Do not adjust your monitors.
'Cause you're grounded.
What's up, party people, and welcome back to Grounded, Big Building's live stream music series. I'm your host, Mary Robbins.
And I'm Hex with 2 X's.
Yeehaw.
Last week we had on the good old Linda from work. That was such an amazing performance. Let's give it a round of applause for that last performance. Woo! We were able to raise like hundreds of dollars. She even personally told me someone even tipped a good old $100 bill.
Woo-hoo.
Wow. Well, you can always check back last week's episode and still donate. So go back to our YouTube page and any of our social media and find last week's or any of our previous episodes.
Yep, and even if you're watching this broadcast, a month down the line, next week or something, you can still donate to the artist. We put their Venmo across the bottom of the screen, and you are more than welcome to still tip them. But yeah, so today we are very lucky to have in-house RobTheSoundBank here for a live in-studio performance.
Hey,
How's it going, Rob?
I'm good. It's a little hot in here, but
It is so
It
warm,
is.
isn't it?
but it's worth it. It's nice in Seattle.
Yeah, I know not to wear my jacket in here anymore.
Same. But yeah, we'll have Rob's Venmo across the bottom of the screen. So definitely, if you're feeling generous, drop a few dollars there if you're liking what you're seeing. And yeah, we have this weekly event so we can give artists a platform to perform and an opportunity for you, the viewers, to support these artists in these weird times.
Well, before we have you perform, you know what time it is.
Oh, it's time to play everybody's favorite game.
Where the heck are we?
Bow, bow, bow.
Well, today, y'all, if you look up behind me, you will see a very familiar place.
Where is it? What is it?
Might be somewhere in Seattle. Maybe it's in a different place. I don't know. It's for you to decide.
Yeah, so if you know where we are, drop it in the comments, and whoever guesses it correctly first gets a prize. You get a free t-shirt.
Who doesn't love t-shirts?
For free.
Too bad we don't have one of those, like, t-shirt guns, though, right?
If we could, we would take a t-shirt cannon and just send it to you right through the screen. But, that Willy Wonka technology isn't really a thing yet, I guess.
Hey, Amazon, please don't steal my ideas.
Oh, my God.
Well,
So, yeah, guess where we are and get a free t-shirt. I'll give you only one hint. It's not the Cheesecake Factory.
yeah, we'll also give you a shout out. Well, without further ado, Rob, take it away.
Hey, all right. First tune here. It's a song called Pho Pro. It was funny because when this all started happening, we were right in the middle of a tour with High Pulp, and we ended up having to hitch it back home. All the shows got canceled, South by got canceled, all that stuff, and I just started thinking about all the weird random things that could be live streamed, because I was like, yeah, that's gonna be the only way things work going forward. And I just thought of this professional pho eater wearing a GoPro on their head, and the Pho Pro gets the XL pho because then you eat it there, you take it home for leftovers, you get 2 meals out of it. So anyway, Pho Pro.
Woo.
Yeah, so that ending part right there, that's leftovers. Cool, I gotta load up the next one. So, favorite breakfast cereal as a kid? How about you, Mary?
As a kid, definitely the Lucky Charms, but I would purposely pick out all the rainbow and heart marshmallows and only eat those.
Yeah, good move. Good move. What about you, Hex?
It was Cookie Crunch. Remember
Oh
those?
yeah.
Oh, Cookie Crisp?
Cookie Crunch?
Oh yeah.
Is it Cookie Crisp?
I remember Cookie Crisp for sure.
Yeah, it's the one with the dog on it, right?
Yeah. Reese's Puffs for me.
Oh,
Yeah.
those were good.
So I remember seeing all these commercials as a kid. It's like, hey, this cereal is part of a complete and nutritious breakfast. And, you know, I guess that was true, except for, I mean, it was kind of due to everything except the bowl of cereal in the middle, though. So
Yeah.
true, but maybe not so much. So this song is called False Truths, kind of in the spirit of that blissful ignorance. I'm not going to lie, I still buy Reese's Puffs from time to time.
I mean, that whole like food pyramid, right?
Cool. Well, I got like 3 more tunes for another set, but that's the first one.
Sweet.
Yeah,
All right.
Or should I bust another one out right now?
We're gonna, you guys just talk for a little bit.
Need to make some adjustments.
Yeah.
Right on.
Wait, Mary, you know what time it is?
What time is it?
Oh, I think it's party time. Let's put on our party glasses.
Oh man, it's time to
Oh.
bring out the fun sunglasses.
Oh yes. So for your everyday, maybe like, I feel like your sunglasses definitely says like America.
It says like I'm
freedom.
going to the hardware store. That's what these sunglasses say.
Sounds like more like you're waiting for the 4th of July.
Oh, I forgot about that. That's coming
know.
up.
Yeah, and you got those ones on top of your head too.
Oh yeah. You know, those UV rays, they'll get you. You gotta.
Yeah, you might need to to double up on the glasses.
Yeah, just get all your bases covered.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, speaking about that, cereals and false truths. I guess this has nothing to do with a false truth. It's just more about. I don't know if you guys have had like Stoops cereal IPA. Have you heard of that?
Oh, no
What?
way.
It's
Wait,
so good.
there's
They
beer
use
cereal?
It has like a trick cereal type of like taste to it.
I don't know if I want that in beer.
No, trust me, it's really good.
Wow.
Like I don't know
What's
how.
the cereal
It's-
called, Danny?
It's tricks for kids.
Wait, Trix with IPA though, right?
I mean, it's not like they used. I mean, maybe they used some of it, the actual cereal, in like their brewing process.
sounds like,
I don't know. It just that's what it. It kind of tastes like it. You'd be surprised. It's probably like
It sounds like next week's giveaway to me.
it
Oh,
should.
man.
Oh, man.
You can get it.
This
I don't
sounds
know.
like.
I think I just drink it here myself.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like some like broke college student, ran out of milk. He's like, "What am I gonna put in the cereal?"
Oh, whoa.
I'm just gonna. I guess we got some leftover IPA, so let's just do
You think
try-
that's how they got the idea?
probably.
Yeah, it's
Definitely.
like that leftover milk.
Oh man, what else can we put beer in? Maybe in ramen noodles.
No, pho, because
Yeah.
You got
Just
some
how that
pho,
sound.
some pho
True.
beer. That
some
would be.
pho IPA.
Oh my God. Danny, any other ideas?
Yeah, so many ideas. But about pho and IPAs and cereal, I saw somebody take like Nesquik cereal and then took the milk. They made like chocolate milk with it and used that for like baking. Which would be cool.
What?
Maybe that's what you can do on your next episode.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Getting baked
man.
with Mary.
Some sort of
Yeah, you can catch us next week for Baked with Mary featuring
Featuring IPA cereal.
IPA cereal.
Oh
And,
man.
Oh. That means we
Oh,
we have to
yes.
try that, Mary.
Yeah.
Oh wow. It's gonna be a competition. Who isn't gonna puke first?
Oh man.
Well, yeah. I think we still have a little more time.
Sweet.
I think we're ready to
Well,
get
Rob,
the
do you have any more
sound bank back
songs?
on the-
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Play a couple and then we'll talk to you later on.
And then we'll chit chat.
Yeah. And don't forget to
Awesome.
donate.
Cool. Next one is called Half Mast Earth. Been walking a lot in the neighborhood, of course, because that's about one of the only things you can do these days. And somebody in the neighborhood's got a big flag with an earth on it, and for whatever reason, it always seems to be at half mast. Pour one out for the earth, I suppose.
Well, want to take a little break there, Rob?
For sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
We had a Shayna comment that that last song was literally the intergalactic jog vibe of her dreams.
That's awesome. Thank you,
That's
Shayna.
Shayna Shepherd for and people that don't know.
Shayna's the best.
Oh, she is.
Well, yeah, it looks like our viewers have some questions for you. Shayna actually asked if you were a sandwich, what kind of sandwich would you be?
Oh my God.
It's a good question.
Yeah, I mean, I can definitely think of a lot of sandwiches I want to eat.
Yeah.
I can get a little salty sometimes, so pastrami would be on there.
Like a hot
And then
pastrami.
I need some mustard for sure, cheese. Let's go with arugula, that bitterness, but it still tastes good, you know? So I guess, yeah, pastrami, cheese, arugula, mustard,
Is this gonna be homemade?
naturally.
Nice. I think my favorite sandwich shop. Not a really big fan of sandwiches, but I loved Honey Hole. I don't know. Have you ever had
Oh,
their
they're
sandwiches?
amazing. Yeah,
Wow.
I've spent a fortune there.
Yeah. Can't wait till we're able to go back there. That's probably gonna be one of the first places I'll go.
Yeah, I wonder if they're doing
It's just
takeout.
the
Maybe I'll get
guy
that on the way home.
Says the guy who doesn't even like sandwiches. The first place I'm gonna
I know.
go, get a
First
sandwich."
place. Gonna get the one thing that I hate.
Oh my gosh. Strong testimonial over here.
Welcome back. Yeah. Who else do we have? Any other questions?
Oh, we've got questions galore.
I don't see any of these questions, Mary, but I'm sure they exist.
What was your first music project? That was another question. I think I saw.
Right on. Besides kind of all the stuff that happened in school growing up, and I was definitely really lucky to have good music programs. I was very grateful for that. But I kind of got into, like, of course, like a jazz fusion project called the Penguins. And yeah, I feel those folks are still, like, super deep into music today. J.P. Bouvet was the drummer for that, and he's out in New York kicking butt. And at college, I had a prog rock band called Bryce Plays Drums, which was really fun. Definitely got, like, really kind of esoteric and went all kinds of crazy places with the compositions, but I guess that's what prog rock is all about. And so, yeah, those were definitely really formative for me, and still really proud of that music.
Wow, yeah, and for the people out there that don't know you, you know, you're also in a different project, right? And there's like a lot of you in this project, isn't there?
Yeah, High Pulp, I assume you're talking about.
Yes,
The other one.
That's the you guessed it right.
Oh my
What do you win?
How did I know? Yeah, High Pulp. That is, one of my favorite things to do is play live music, and I love playing with that band more than anything else. It's a real shame because, there's obviously a lot of bigger, more important things in the world, like health and all that. But, we were definitely bummed. We had our longest tour. It was about a month long, set up for March, and that obviously got totally obliterated. We were actually down in California, like 5 dates in, and stuff was getting canceled and all that. So we headed back up.
must have been a
But
hard
we are
decision.
stoked because Monday, our KXP in studio is going
Oh,
up,
wow.
premiering live 9 in the morning.
Ooh.
9 a.m. Okay.
Yep,
This
yep.
Monday, which is
Mhm.
what's the date? Just so in case for people are not watching.
Oh yeah, Monday the 18th. So
Hey, so if you watch this next week, it will already be released. So go on, check it
KXP's
out.
YouTube page.
Yeah.
So thanks Stas. Shout out Stas for having us on.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet. We'll have to check
guess-
that out.
Kind
Mhm.
of going off of that, Kayla had a question about which artists do you want to play with in Seattle but haven't yet? Either, I guess that could be for this project or like who you'd want High Pulp to play with, or just people you'd want to play with in general.
Artists I want to play with in Seattle. Oh, that's a good question. There's a lot of good ones. I think, like maybe pivoting a little bit slightly on that question. I was specifically really looking forward to Summer Meltdown this year. We got booked up there, and obviously that's canceled, but thankfully we just, you know, a bunch of the acts just rebooked to next year, so that's awesome. But one of the bands that was on the lineup was Corey Wong, and I grew up in Minnesota in the Twin Cities, and I used to, in college, go see Corey Wong. I think he was in school or just out of school at McNally at the time, at this little jazz club in the basement called Artist Quarter. And Kevin Gastongwe, his keys player, they're just like there every Tuesday for $5. And, you know, I was definitely looking forward to just like, oh, holy crap, like, you know, you guys have done so much in this time. It's incredible. I've always been a big fan, so I was looking forward to, you know, hopefully crossing paths with that act. So, yeah, shout out Corey Wong.
Yeah. And so you've probably had a lot of time on your hands these days. Probably you and your bandmates. Have you guys been doing anything like fun or interesting, creative with your time?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I feel lucky in the sense that I've been able to find creativity in these times, and it's been great that it's created a lot of time to work on the solo project, which is something that I had finally been getting around to, and it's really nice to have your own outlet, because a lot of times you write as a band, and you got to make decisions as a group, and you don't always, maybe you really want to do something, and so you got to have your own outlet for that stuff. And then as far as High Pulp goes, it's been like virtually writing, doing tracking, sending stuff back and forth to each other. We've got a roadmap for the next 2 albums and about 30 different ideas that we're fleshing out already. So it feels good to be making the most of it in that way. I feel lucky that we've got a really capable group of people who are incredible musicians, and also just like tech-wise enough to navigate that.
Nice, yeah. And so you guys been keeping in contact then, right? Like calling
We
each other
Zoom
and
every
stuff?
Sunday, the whole band, 10 a.m. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Sweet.
And then we listen to all the different ideas that were put up there, and then different people are like, oh, I want to add something to that next. So then they go, and then next week we come back, rinse and repeat. Yeah.
And I feel like your album release, like your party, the High Pulp album release at Numos was like one of the last events before like quarantine, like the last one of the big events, that specific Saturday.
It's crazy to think about too. Like, you know, I'd cross my fingers that, you know, there weren't any transmissions at that. 'Cause yeah, it was like kind of right before it got really real for everybody. So
Yeah.
I guess with that in mind, people can probably buy your guys' record. Do you guys have vinyl pressed and all the? You had that tour plan, so I'm guessing you must have a bunch of cool merch.
yeah, we got merch. It's all up on highpulpmusic.com. So you know, as always, a few bucks is much appreciated right now. Helps us kind of connect the dots until we can tour again, because you know, touring is really kind of the way the music industry works right now. Really the best way a musician can make money. Yeah.
Well,
So
I'm excited that
we'll bide our time until it comes back, you know.
Yeah, definitely. And it's great to see your solo project too. I just know, like, you know, High Pulp definitely could use a little love, right, with the merch and everything. So definitely go to their website, get some cool stuff. And yeah, great to have you here today.
Rock on.
Nice. You want to play some more music for us?
Yeah, I got 2 more tunes for y'all.
Oh, yeah. Let's hear them.
Sweet.
Take it away.
Oh, and a reminder to check out that Venmo at the bottom of the screen
Yeah.
for all of our
It's there.
viewers out there.
Do it. Do it.
That one's one of the shorter ones. So this last one is based on a little pet theory of mine. I heard that when the time changes and we spring forward, that's the name of the song, Spring Forward, there's like statistically more car accidents on that day. Maybe not this year because nobody's driving anywhere, but you know, kind of makes sense, right? You get one less hour of sleep, so people are a little more tired, except I just think it's because everybody must be like messing around with their clocks while they're driving.
Or they're late to work.
Thank you,
Wow.
everyone. And thanks, everyone who tuned in.
Wow,
Really
Rob.
appreciate it.
Rob the Sound Bank, everybody. That was amazing. Let's give another round of applause.
Thank you, thank you.
Wow.
So I understand you're putting out some Kovat Diaries now. You were telling us before the show.
Yeah, and this is really the brainchild of Antoine Martel and another kind of mutual friend of the band and the band family, Matt Melrose, who his music is Watson Moon. You should check that out. And Antoine goes by Sous Chef for his solo stuff. But anyway, all that aside, Antoine and Matt and I just dip my toes in the water too. They're working on this project called Kovat Diaries, which is really neat. You call somebody and you get like a 3 to 5 minute update. Just hold the microphone to the phone, get that recorded, and then we score some music underneath it so it has a vibe. And so we're following people of all ages in different cities, someone in New York, some friends on the West Coast, Japan. I just started following somebody who lives in Kuwait. And they're all on Bandcamp. It's thecoviddiaries.bandcamp.com. Check it out, and you can click on like each different person and get like kind of this week by week glimpse into what this situation is like in these different places. And I think it's really interesting. It's like a virtual documentary gallery. Yeah.
Wow.
So just really wanted to plug that because I'm proud of what they started and what they're doing with that.
Nice. Yeah, we'll make sure to at least put that link on our YouTube page once we have it up.
Please,
So,
please. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely check it out for all the people who's watching it next week.
Awesome idea, by the way.
Yeah, I
Friggin'
love it.
Yeah, nice one, Antoine.
Yeah. Well, if you need any other people to call, you can always call me too. I would love to hear that.
Oh, you bet.
I wanna get
The
my
other thing I want to
self
mention
scored.
is it's like totally, open source, if you will. So we want, as many people who might possibly be interested to create and contribute. And that can be, following somebody and collecting phone calls every week and recording them, or making music for it, or doing both. And I found it was like really easy to just get started and doing it. And once you're doing it, all of a sudden you're just connecting with somebody once a week, and it's like a really great thing to be doing in this time. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
It's awesome. I love that it's one big collaboration between, it seems like, many people.
As many as possible.
Yeah.
We want there to be like more on that page. This is what Matt was saying yesterday. We want more on that page than anybody could possibly ever listen to all of it. So that's the hope.
So cool.
Well, yeah. I guess are we towards that end of our day, aren't we?
I think our time has come. But shout out to Kayla McVicker, who correctly guessed where we are this week.
Oh, and where are we? Rob, do you know where we are?
It looks mighty green. But rumor on the streets, it was Columbia City Theater, huh?
Oh,
Ding, ding,
yeah.
ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
Woohoo. But yeah, Kayla got it right first, so we'll
Nice
be
work,
sending...
Kayla. Hi, Kayla.
Yeah. We'll be sending you a t-shirt. Sweet.
Well, I guess we also want to thank all of our sponsors tonight too. Big Building Records for making this all happen. Mysterious Red X, who's graciously allowed us to, be able to record our sessions here in their studio. Thank you to Andrew. If you want to record your own record or even do something like this, please give Andrew an email or call or whatever. Mention Grounded, and he'll give you a pretty sweet deal.
Yeah, get that grounded discount. And of course, thank you so much to Rob the Sound Bank.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
Thanks everyone
for
watching.
Oh,
Yeah, and you can still donate. Don't forget, the Venmo was down below. Feel free to donate now or donate whenever you watch this in the future.
Donate tomorrow. Donate whenever you feel like it.
And then as well as PH Test visuals. Those were some excellent visuals today.
Woo woo.
The wacky lights and stuff. And then, of course, shout out to Real Magic Studio.
And Eric Luck and Jason for doing some excellent camera work today.
That videography, though.
Wow. Doesn't that make you feel like you're actually here, y'all? And of course, we got Danny. Danny, Showground.
Yes.
He gave me a sweet hat. I should have been wearing it while I said that. Danny Showground. And our graphic designers, Catherine, Mary,
And Britt.
and Britt. And, yeah. Remember, we're your hosts.
We also-
Hex,
And Mary.
Mary. And don't forget, next week tonight.
Tonight we have The Cure with
Cure.
Marshall and
Marshall.
Tane hosts.
And
Today they have a really great show with Nobi and Top playing, so that's starting just about right now. But even if you don't have time for it today, you should check that out later. It's going to be a really great show. And Marshall, the Marshall Law Band's finally getting back together to do a show next
Marshall.
week at the High Dive, so that'll be a good one to see too. Yeah.
all right, well, catch y'all again next week.
Thank you
on
so much for
Grounded.
watching.
Woo!
Woo! Grounded.
See y'all next week. Bye.